Hello guys, how are you doing? Welcome to Sim UK. I've got a fantastic game to show you today. It's called Knights of Honor 2 Sovereign. Now this game is absolutely looking amazing, and I do mean amazing on an epic scale. Excuse me. Now they've sent me a review key to review the game for you, and they sent along with it a sort of instruction guide for me to help me get into the game, and I'm going to read that to you. This is like a test run, a 30-minute test run. Knights of Honor 2 Sovereign is a sequel of Knights of Honor, released in 2004. It's a medieval grand strategy game that plays in real time, being more dynamic than the typical games in the genre. Players can select from an expansive list of medieval kingdoms that span across Europe, North Africa and parts of Asia, taking the reins and leading their people to success or ruin. The gameplay experience from UI to core mechanics is designed to be approachable.
Welcome to Knights of Honor.
It's fantastically voiced. So it's designed to be approachable, and it's designed to motivate the player to spend more time in the 3D rendered view world and less time in the political map or reading statistic data in endless tables. The goal was to create an immersive experience, welcoming in players that are new to the genre, but without losing the depth that will be challenging for the hardcore fans. Best of both worlds style. There are a great many different strategies to be explored as new events and gameplay elements emerge throughout the game's progression. If you're a historian, then on the historical side has been significant amounts of research done, but when needed, some liberties have been taken in favour of fun gameplay. Though the game starts from a rather accurate historical point regarding territories, religion and rulers, unless you, the player, chooses a non-historical setting, then many things are intentionally randomised, like resources, settlement types, initial relations and stances between kingdoms. Every new game is a different experience, and it motivates the players to adapt and to find new strategies. Different advantages and different problems arise even if they pick the same kingdom in the same period twice. Thus, from the starting point on historical consistency, it is not maintained as the game's aims for variety, emerging stories and endless gameplay. They are saying all the right things. I have previously got deep into one of these heavy strategy games before, but it's very difficult for me because I have so many things to do all at the same time to really devote the sort of time and effort to get into them. Having said that, this I think is going to be hopefully more accessible for me, which means I can get up and running quicker and get more involved and more in depth without having to really learn every single complexity that's in the game, because these games are huge and I love that about these games. So there are more than 100 unit types and several siege machines in the game, and up to 4 armies garrison troops may participate in battle. As in the first game of the series, here players can also lead both field and siege battles in tactical mode. An RTS experience designed to enhance the sense of immersion and excitement of battle. This provides direct control of the army, squad by squad, while this also provides a great sense of fantasy for the single player experience. Design considerations require them to only support worldview gameplay in multiplayer. Speaking of multiplayer, there is an extensive multiplayer support provided. Actually, coming back to that in multiplayer, that may be a downside of this game. I haven't tried it, so I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. Speaking for the multiplayer, there is extensive multiplayer support provided, with many game mechanics tuned for the online experience. Multiplayer includes a variety of game modes to mix up the core formula of the game and provide new challenges to players. Although the game provides options for very long epic matches that can last across multiple days of play sessions, the robust set of game rules and modes allow players to compete in quicker matches that can go on for a few hours or even less, depending on the type of experience that is desired. As mentioned already, the game is voiced in multiple languages, following the emblematic, light-hearted style of its predecessor. It also includes a classical OST with tracks for different cultures, recorded live and performed by a variety of soloists, as well as live orchestras in Prague and Sofia. And I've just listened to the music in this game. It is sensational already. Alright, so let's do as recommended. It's a grand strategy title. Excuse me, clicking on the wrong thing. It's a grand strategy title and quite complex. So they recommend playing a test campaign for about half an hour. So let's do that. New campaign. Minor victory. We'll just leave everything default. Win the campaign by becoming Emperor of the World, developing all kingdom advantages, or conquering the entire map. No minor victory conditions apply. You may win by following the regular grand campaign rules. Looks beautiful, doesn't it? Absolutely stunning. 𝗦𝘂𝗯𝘀𝗃. You'll notice there's no Americas. No Americas. Because, you know, in 1224 AD there were no Americas. Let's try a little bit further on. 1360 AD. So it's changed a little bit. Poland is there. Lithuania is there. 𝗬𝘂𝗬𝗏. I had no idea 𝗬𝘂𝗬𝗏 were bigger than Germany at one point. Goodness me. How interesting history is. I love history. I really do love history. Lithuania was so small, and by 1360 it had taken all of this territory. That is amazing. So much more I need to learn. Right, choose your starting kingdom by selecting one from the world map. Gotta be 𝗦𝘂𝗯𝘀𝗃. Let's go 𝗏𝗏. I'm going to be 𝗏𝗏. Difficulty normal. Pick kingdom is kingdom. Kingdom size is historical. Religious standing is challenging. Starting king's class is historical. Starting gold normal. King's aging is normal. Espionage role is full. All spy interactions. Okay. So, Kingdom of England. Culture English. West Germanic. Religious Catholic. The lands of Britannia have been inhabited since the ancient Roman times, but for the state we call England. History begins on the 12th of July 927. On this date, the various Anglo-Saxon kingdoms finally united as one under King Aethelstan. Less than a century later, in 1016, the kingdom became part of the North Sea Empire of Gnut the Great, but its involvement in this personal union between England, Denmark and Norway was short-lived. On the 28th of September 1066, William the Conqueror, Duke of Normandy, landed in Sussex and started his historical invasion. 3 months later he was crowned as king, and the centuries-long Anglo-Saxon and Nordic rule over the English lands was no more. The time of Anglo-Norman England has begun, and the heirs of William the Conqueror finally intend to turn this island nation into the greatest European power. Ooh. Try not to force your kingdom into starvation by hiring more armies than you can feed. This will increase tension and increase the opinion of your kingdom's army. So food is a critical aspect then. So I'm hoping the tutorial element of the game is quite meaty, because I am literally coming at this from blind. I've never seen, never played, I know nothing about it. I'm really excited and engaged by the game. I hope it's half as good as I feel it is right now, in which case it'll be amazing. Welcome, sire. Greetings and welcome to the medieval world of Knights of Honour. As your humble squire, it is my duty to inform you about the many aspects of ruling over a kingdom. Before you is the ambitious task of taking the reign over the Kingdom of England, along with all of its bountiful provinces and loyal subjects. The following letters will hopefully draw light on how to best manage your territories, operate your royal court, partake in diplomacy, and expand your kingdom to greatness. Securing victory. There are several ways to state your supremacy over all other kingdoms and attain victory. Claiming the title of Emperor of the World is one way to do it, and for that you need to gain the favour of all great powers. Developing all kingdom advantages is another valid approach, which relies on sustaining rich provinces that produce an abundance of goods. Of course, you may also wish to walk down a more aggressive path and conquer all kingdoms on the map. In the end, how you rule your kingdom is up to you. There is much more depth and features in KOH2S than you can see on the surface. As you will play and explore the game, many unique opportunities and events will emerge that will present new stories and require new strategies and decisions to be made. For more details, you can always visit the Royal Library. There you can see tips on solving some kingdom problems and how-to sections and details about key game features and elements in the Learn About section. Fantastic. Important areas of the screen and keyboard in text will also be highlighted. If you hold Alt for a short time, yes, keywords can then be clicked to open pages within the Royal Library. Excellent. You can always reset and or turn back on tutorial messages from the settings menu. Look at this. Royal Court. This is the Royal Court, a place that is central to any kingdom, housing the king and his most trusted knights. Knights of varying classes can be hired by clicking on any empty slot. So, I'm guessing it means these. So this is me, the king, King Henry III of Exeter. Now, that really, if this is our royal court, we've probably picked the worst place on earth to put it. Because, I mean, how you can attack us from all sides in just a matter of minutes, or a matter of days, technically. There's no, like here, for example, if they landed here, that would take them about a week to get there. But here, they'll be here in 2 days. I picked a terrible starting location. Mistake number 1. Okay, so, the king has his own designated spot in the royal court. As the ruler of your kingdom, he is often more adept in many areas compared to the rest of your knights. Your kingdom's main resources are listed here. Oh, I see. So that's money. Books. What's that? Knowledge. Okay. Religion. Pretty low, actually. 0. Commerce. Used for maintaining trade activities with other kingdoms and colonies. Okay. Food income, that's not very high. And kingdom levies. Kingdom's men who have received military training and are ready to be mobilized as soldiers when such need arises. These are required and used for recruiting non-militia squads and army equipment. Okay, so we're at plus 18 per day. Opinions. The opinions of most important social classes of your kingdom are shown here. Various decisions you make can affect the opinion of each group, which can be detrimental to many facets of your economical, diplomatic, or military development. So hovering over these guys doesn't bring up any information. I'm guessing that's the religious sector. The workers. Don't know what the hell that is. It doesn't really tell me much, it just says opinions. Crown authority, okay. We'll work it out as we go. Crown authority is a valuable representation of the kingdom's hold over its people. It can change depending on various events and affect your kingdom's tax income, stability, espionage, defence and corruption. Gold can be spent to increase the crown's authority by clicking on the highlighted button. A kingdom's crown authority determines its ruler's hold over its people and lands. It can be increased or decreased by various events. Okay, so income in taxes is currently 0, which is not good. Effect on espionage defences. It says everything's set at 0 right now. Okay. The royal family. Your kingdom's royal family houses the king, his queen, their children and all of their important relatives. Visiting the royal family from time to time is an important step of ruling one's kingdom, as this is where you can appoint successors to the throne and adopt various beneficial traditions. The kingdom may participate in many wars and pacts, all of which can be inspected in detail here. Keep in mind that waging many wars can exhaust your population and lead to stability issues within your kingdom and provinces. As keeping track of your provinces can be a daunting task, all of them are listed here. This ledger holds information about what your lands produce, who governs them, what is being built, and what state they're currently in. So I can't click on anything just yet. Okay. As your kingdom grows, so does your fame. The top 8 kingdoms, which hold the largest amount of fame, are considered great powers, owning the right to claim their might and become emperor of the world. Current great powers and ranking may be viewed by clicking on this element. Left, shift, and W. Okay, so we can do it that way.
Nations known to man.
So who are the mightiest nations? I can't actually tell who the nations are. They all look the same to me. They're all illegible. So at the moment there are none. Is that what you're telling me? Okay. I shouldn't have done this because now I can't get out of it. There we go. Escape. Right. Another way to claim victory is for your kingdom to produce or import all achievable goods. These are split into advantages with unique effects which can be seen by clicking on this element. Time and manipulation. Settings and time manipulation. Time can be paused, sped up or slowed down by interacting with this area. The plus and minus keys can also be used to manipulate time in small increments. Maximum game speed can be quickly achieved by pressing star. Oh wow, look. A minor stutter there, but look at this. See all the armies and stuff moving around. This is insane. Cardiff. Winchester. Oh, Winchester Cathedral. Okay, we're definitely getting some stutter. I am playing in 4K, which some games are not good with. Let's see if we can go to the settings. I think maybe because it's just starting up. And everything is sort of loading in. FPS limit is set to 60. Quality level is set to low, which is interesting. Let's go best. I want to see what it looks like, even if my PC can't handle it. I'm running a 99-9900K and a 3080 RTX 3080, so we should be okay. But one of the problems with this system is, and I keep meaning to change it out, I just haven't had the time, is we're running an old hard drive. It's not an SSD, it's an old hard drive. So that's really slowing down a lot of things on my system and needs to be addressed. So we are running 4K 60 Hz. Everything is on. That's called ragdolls. Okay. Brilliant. This is brilliant. I could just play this for the, all Christmas, quite literally. Already, I'm that engaged. Right, so there's Toulouse. Thing is, all of this is being animated all over the world. So every time I move, it's like memory is trying to pick up the next load of stuff. Let's go back to Britain. So there's Canterbury. There's London. There's Winchester. You can see it's running better now. A little bit of screen tearing. I'm just going to come in, go to preferences, graphics, put on VSync, see if that gets rid of the screen tearing. Yep, that seems to have fixed it. So here we are running 4K. I think you'll agree it looks absolutely stunning. Really impressed with that. Right, so these are the provinces. These are England's provinces. So these are all under my control, but I just happen to be in Exeter, which is pretty much at the bottom on every level. Less settlements, less castles, no villages, no religious settlements, no crop farms. No crop farms. That's a terrible, terrible situation. Vacant position. Click here to hire a noble to the royal court. Hire a marshal. Marshals are unmatched army leaders, proficient in the art of war. The main starting advantages of these knights are that they can lead a full-sized army, increase their troops' morale, and establish order in provinces. Select a target. Say Winchester. Or should we say Canterbury? Canterbury has more men. More men than London. Warwick is the next probably best answer. I'm going to go Canterbury.
What is your command?
Knights are noble characters who can perform various actions for their kingdom depending on their class. A knight could be a marshal, a merchant, a diplomat, a cleric, or a spy. A knight's level is determined by what skills he possesses and how skilled he is at each one. Okay, so he's not governing a town. He's currently stationed near Canterbury, but not leading an army as per se. And I can exile him. Well, I don't want to do that, having just hired him. These are the current occupations of a knight. Statuses may have an upkeep and can potentially stop a knight from performing other actions. Some statuses can be clicked either to be cancelled or reveal more actions related to them. Each knight can perform a set of actions depending on their class. They usually have a cost, and they can have multiple outcomes and may take some time to be performed. Some actions are indefinite, putting knights in active states which can be interrupted at any time. Most armies are led by a knight who can affect the attributes of all units under his command depending on his skills. Clicking space focuses your camera on the selected army. Baron Bago. Interesting. These are all squads under the command of the army leader. Martial kings and shamans can lead up to 8 squads, while non-martial knights may only lead up to 5. Okay. Morale can decide many battles, as it determines the likelihood of individual squads to surrender. Many factors can affect an army's morale, both positively, for example, fighting in home territories, and negatively, roaming territories with multiple castles. This is the overall size of the troops commanded by the army leader. Different units have different squad sizes, which can additionally be affected by the army leader's skills, the levies raised in his governed realms, and so on. Supplies deplete as an army marches, depending on its location. For example, exiting homelands increases consumption, whilst being in hometowns nullifies it. A total lack of supplies will hinder any army's travel speed and squad stamina and morale. Hovering on this element will also display the army's current food upkeep. Every army may carry various types of equipment, ranging from siege machinery to army upgrades that bring additional troops and supplies. Okay. So, one of several randomly chosen skills can be learned by a knight at each learning stage. A knight may learn up to 3 skills that are primary to his class, indicated by their colour in relation to the knight's class. A knight may learn up to 2 skills which are primary to other classes. These are considered secondary and are often less powerful but may still grant effects unique to the given class. So leadership, learning, cavalry tactics, and stewardship. Right. The stewardship will improve a knight's knowledge of statecraft and governing. King effects. 100% faster recovery of burnt settlements. Okay. A fine horse is often a badge of honour, allowing its...
From the Pope requires your attention, my lord.
A letter from the Pope, no less. I bet this is about my copyright claim. Just an inside joke there. You probably won't get that if you don't know my channel, but anyway. Okay, so a fine horse... Let's take a look, see what the Pope wants. My son, I know the 1300 coin seems like a small sum, but I assure you this is all we need right now from England to organise our holy crusade. We need the gold immediately, though. Please see to it. 1300 is a lot. That's a lot more than we have. Let me think. When he asks me again, we'll see if it's higher or lower. So a fine horse is often a badge of honour, allowing its master to ride swiftly whilst dealing with his opponents mercilessly. That sounds like a really good one.
Received a diplomatic message.
Diplomatic message? From who and where is it? I don't know where the diplomatic message would be. Learning 1, a trait often seen in those hungry for knowledge of cultural enlightenment, improving the rate and lowering the cost of learning new skills. Those who lead by example not only strike fear into their opponents, but also inspire their own strengthened morale.
I am more skilled now.
So we'll make him a leader. Infantry tactics or field tactics. The art of manoeuvring swiftly around your opponent is a masterful trait of any skilled leader. Reduces penalties from retreating. Proper melee training turns ordinary foot soldiers into dependable melee fighters, capable of withstanding any threat on the front line. It's got to be that then. So we still have the option of field tactics 1, medicine 1. Expertise in this ancient over-expanding field improves one's proficiency in healing. Plus 25% reduced penalties from retreating. And that's 50% reduced penalties from retreating, so that's better. Laws 1. Proper understanding of law and order allows the imposition of the most effective measures whilst governing. Plus 5 province stability, plus 3 in towns. Yeah, I'm thinking this guy is going to be our fighter guy, so let's go field tactics 1.
My kingdom, but I cannot do that.
Why can't he do that?
Mission impossible.
Oh, because it costs 200 learning. I've just seen the cost at the bottom there, the books. Right. So we don't have 200 to spend on him. I get it. Okay, that's making sense now. Right, so this is his status. Alright. New vacant position. Merchant.
Your service, sire.
Merchant Conan is waiting for your orders. To make some gold, he needs us to sign a trade agreement and send him to establish and maintain trade. A trade agreement. Think we could get a trade agreement with Calais? Bulgaria now has the strongest army, and even we should be careful not to get in their way. However, if it comes to it, we might show them that numbers are often beaten by tactics and discipline. So we have the second biggest army, but only just. Bulgaria have really grown frantically. France, believe it or not, is smaller than us. That is surprising. So I think a trade route here makes loads of sense, but how do I set up a trade? Province income and features. This space shows the resources and goods which are currently produced by this province, in addition to the province features in its territory. This shows which kingdom currently owns the province. The flag can be clicked, which will select the given kingdom. The occupant of a province normally coincides with the kingdom owner unless rebels have besieged the town and temporarily hold control over it. Infiltrating the province's kingdom will reveal additional information about its buildings, defending troops, food and siege defences. However, lands occupied by the rebels cannot be spied upon. So this is settlements, features and goods. Is this stuff they're after or stuff they have? Right. I don't quite know how to set up a trade route just yet.
One of our knights is not governing a province. Our clergy's opinion has worsened.
After a gathering, many of our bishops signed to an angry letter to King Henry III. They are unhappy that we disrespected and denied a diplomatic request of the holy clergy. Opinion goes down. That's because I didn't pay him. Okay. Now there's plenty more.
Who needs convincing?
Diplomats.
You can confide in me.
Cleric.
Everything has a price.
And a spy. Okay.
Yes? What is the job?
I would like you to infiltrate Calais. If you'd be so kind. Yeah, where is Calais? Have I got to say country first? What's it going to be? France?
Nice. I like this job.
A diplomatic message has arrived.
Where is this diplomatic message? This is where diplomatic messages sent by other kingdoms are displayed. How lucky is that? I just happened to click on that and there are the diplomatic messages. Okay. Click on an offer to view it or right click it to dismiss it. Okay. Would it be agreeable to England if we marry Princess Ellen and King Henry III and you add a small gift to us for that joyful event? To send them 500 coins immediately. Princess Ellen. Let's have a look at Princess Ellen. Princess Ellen was visited by foreign ambassadors who came to assess if she is fit to marry their king and bear children. And what was the outcome of that? Diplomacy. This ability mainly increases the kingdom's diplomatic influence and chances of success a few grand-scale actions. Abilities of a king and queen affect their kingdom's government regardless of what their professions are. Besides the kingdom-wide effects, abilities do not affect the king's personal performance. Princes and princesses' abilities do not have any effect until they become kings and queens. This ability mainly increases the kingdom's cultural power and chances of success of some religious actions to succeed. Abilities of a king and queen affect their kingdom's government regardless of what their professions are. Besides the kingdom-wide effects, abilities do not affect the king's personal performance. Princes and princesses' abilities do not have any effect until they become kings and queens. Character level. We don't know what a character level is. Princess Ellen is currently embroidering a blouse with finely detailed lilies and poppies. She's young. Doesn't look very young, but she's young. Very well.
A glorious royal wedding was held.
Wonderful. Sire, our King Henry III just got married to Queen Ellen. Well done us. He is tending to royal matters in England. Good girl. Good stuff. What a great queen. Oh, here's our family. We have no family at the moment. All right. Right.
Excuse me, do you want us to build something?
Constructs new buildings. Sire, our noblemen feel that we are neglecting the development of our kingdom as we haven't constructed new buildings anywhere in our royal lands for a while, and we have the needed space in our towns. Maybe we could construct something in Exeter. Good idea. This is one of several lands which can be controlled by your kingdom. Each province allows you to build various structures, hire troops and station armed forces in defence of the town against hostile sieges. The town's governor is an essential possession that can be assigned to any knight in your royal courts. Governors provide access to a province's entire production and grant various bonuses based on their class and province's specifics. Each province contains an amount of population that can be hired as armed troops. Occasionally, a portion of the population may rebel if stability within the realm and throughout the kingdom is low. These are all the resources that a province yields. Your kingdom collects the earnings of all provinces within its territory as long as they are not in disorder. Each province can have numerous province features within it, which unlock various types of buildings. These buildings can then produce various goods, which are displayed here and distributed across your entire kingdom. A province may house up to 8 buildings. Click on an empty slot to browse all structures which may be constructed in this province, or expand your building's capabilities by investing gold to reveal a locked slot. A town's temporary states are shown here. These can indicate if a town has fame, is an important trade centre, or suffering from disorder. A town's fortifications consist of walls, towers, which can be upgraded. Each level of fortification grants an additional amount of siege defence to a town. A town's garrison can house any type of troops which participate as defenders in siege battles. This shows the manpower of units stationed in the garrison, in addition to the number of guards who are defending the province. Clicking on this element can heal any wounded garrison troops. Army leaders may enter and exit the town along with their troops. Once stationed, they act as a defensive force during sieges along the garrison. That's cool. I like that. Okay, so let's go to Exeter. Let's build.
Diplomatic message.
Yep. Okay. Let's build something to do with farming. Oh, hang on. Each district contains buildings which are tied to a specific group of settlements, castles, villages, religious settlements, crop farms, and coastal settlements. These districts, with the exception of seashore, which only appear in coastal lands, are available in all provinces. Let's go take a sip of coffee here. Bloody hell, that got cold quick. That did not taste good. It's a bit nippy out in the shed. Settlement count. The numbers in this area show how many settlements of a single type are present within a province. Some buildings are tied to specific province features within its realm. Most of them allow the production of several goods via their upgrades. These are also certain buildings that are tied to province features and produce goods but do not have any upgrades. Okay, this is complicated. Crop farming in Exeter. So that looks to be lit up. Crop rotation. Well-planned and organised crop planting of different crops sequentially on the same plot of land to preserve the soil's health and fertility. Gives us +1 food. Crop farming. Extensive agricultural development of the province focus on rye, barley, buckwheat, millet and oats. Crop farming. Upgrades. Each building may contain a set of upgrades. Upgrades can only be built once, giving their effects in all provinces which have the corresponding building. Bomb. Right, I think that's being done. Would King Henry III be interested in signing a trade agreement? Who is this? The Welsh. Accept.
Our merchant's opinion has improved.
Yes, good. We've got some trade at last. Merchant's opinion increased. The trading elite within our kingdom applauds the decision of their king to sign a trade agreement with 𝐷𝐵𝐿. Merchant's opinion has gone up by 1. Good. Let's put Bago in here.
Lands are ungoverned, my lord.
Sire, Merchant Conan is currently not governing any of your provinces. It would be beneficial if you assign him as governor. Yes, I was thinking I'd send him to London, actually.
A new building has been finished, sire.
Only the finest goods will be produced here.
Wonderful. Now, Winchester. I kind of feel like Winchester's a very religious centre for Britain. So we'll have him positioned there. Obviously, we're at Exeter. Yeah. Cardiff and Wales are kind of... They're not actually part of us right now, which is interesting. Warwick will send... diplomats. I think we'll send the diplomat there. Yeah.
I shall build a governor's villa for royal guests here.
Perfect. And then we can maybe interact with the Scots and the Welsh. Yeah, every time you go into a new area, there's a bit of a glitch as it loads in. But once you've done it once, it seems fine, so...
A diplomatic message has arrived.
An offer from Gwynedd. We would be honoured to make a non-aggression pact with England, but we must ask for a really small favour in addition, which should be no problem for all kingdoms such as yours. We will need some coin. Let me think. Everybody wants our money, I've noticed. Spy Odo has informed us that he and diplomat 𝗦𝘂𝗬𝗄𝗯𝗲 have formed close relations to the point that the French can easily be bribed for the right amount of gold. Start plotting.
Too risky, is it?
With our blessing, merchants from Gwynedd have now set up their shops in our kingdom and are already exploring the trade prospects of our kingdom. Perfect. Our spy Odo is currently not governing any of your provinces.
Sorry,
I get it.
but I couldn't make it.
The merchants in Hamburg saw the prosperity and opportunities arising in Erfurt and have moved there. Okay. Spy failed. Diplomat 𝗦𝘂𝗬𝗄𝗯𝗲 refused the bribe spy Odo offered him. Ah, Odo. Disappointing. Let's have Newcastle managed by spy Odo.
My birdies will report any misconduct.
Right, so we're making profits on everything here. We got 39 food. I don't think that's enough. But we have just initiated crop farming in Exeter. Nottingham. I guess we need another guy here, so let's go for another military guy in Nottingham.
Should we march?
We do have some book learning.
What is your...
Let's come here and see if we can rank him up a bit.
What? Ah, right. I got it.
Learning, logistics, improves food storage and transportation techniques in addition to enabling the important import of goods from distant kingdoms. A good grasp of navigational improves ships' travel capabilities and bolsters the flow of coin. 30% ship sailing speed. That's quite a good one. I'm going to go for logistics 1. 25% squad defense when sieging enemy towns. +2 maximum army infantry slots. That's going to cost 200 books, which we don't have. Rumour from France. Our spy Odo heard rumours that many of France's provinces are loyal to other kingdoms. It seems their nation is divided, which may cause loyalist rebellion. That's good to know. That is good to know. That's very good to know. What's going on over in Ireland as well? We've got Armagh, we got Dublin, we got Cork. So I think we're going to have to send somebody over here, aren't we? Oh, that costs 800 coins. Oh, wow, that is expensive. Yeah, okay, we need more coin coming in. How am I going to get more coin coming in? Click here to garrison a squad. Now, if I look at this, I've got 6... I don't know what these are. Spy Odo has found a lead which could potentially spark a war between France and Champagne. Should our spy proceed with this opportunity? It's going to cost 3,100 coins. Oh man, success chance is only 35%. Let's forget that opportunity. Too expensive, too low chance of success. Right, Canterbury. It's going to cost 420. It'd take 500 work hours. I think that means. So we'll build it. What we need is a lot of food. Possibly our most important thing, I think. Oh, hang on. Yeah, wow. We're not making enough coin. 𝗦𝘂𝗬𝗁 has reasons to believe there are foreign spies in our kingdom. Witch hunt. Let me think. There probably are spies in our kingdom, I'd have thought. Right. So having surplus food has got to be a bonus.
Construction has been finished, my lord.
Wonderful. Shows how many times we've built crop farming in England. The cost of upgrades increase with the number of times the building is built. The cost of building increases with the number of upgrades it already has. We have built crop farming in Canterbury and Exeter. And very soon... Warwick? No, perhaps I didn't get it in. No, it's too expensive, right? Okay. Newcastle's probably a good idea. Oh, that is expensive though. Still, if everybody has food, that's a good start to everything, right? That's a logging camp. That's a quarry. That's a castle. That's a mine. An opportunity to send Cleric Richmond to Constantinople has arisen, sire. His mission will be one of enlightenment, where he will study sacred libraries of the Holy Orthodox City. It's going to cost us 250 coins. Success chance, 67%. Our king is a cleric. Our king's religion ability goes up by 2. Yeah, okay. I think we'll invest in that. As soon as we have 250 coins.
A new building has been finished, sire.
I shall set upon this holy path.
You set upon that holy path, sir. Oh, many of the French provinces are loyal to our kingdom. Interesting. That is interesting. So I'm just wondering how many ships we have, if any. Peasants. That's no good. I need to do something here. Probably need to build a barracks. That's 1,200 coins. Yowza. So we're already feeling stretched beyond all belief. The vineyard,
Sire,
logging
some
camp.
of our provinces are left ungoverned.
Yeah. Marshal Pons is currently not governing any of your provinces. It would be beneficial if you sign him as governor. Oh yeah, Baron Pons. Well, we're going to have to send him over here, I think, to Dublin.
It is an honour, sire.
Good lad, good lad, good lad. I guess it's taking time for him to get there. Right. Okay, there's an awful lot I need to learn. Sheep farm. The village. Logging camp. Horses. Horses, yeah. It's a good idea to have some something. seashore, a harbour in Canterbury. That would be a good idea. Once we get the money, what I need to do is figure out how to get more money coming in. The Royal Treasury.
My lord.
Base income 20, Royal Lands 49, Provinces 5, so it's going up.
On our side.
Cleric Richmond, returned enlightened from Constantinople, is now eager to pass on the new knowledge in to the wise men in England. Plus 260 knowledge. Wonderful. That's jolly good. So we can afford to...
I am skilled now.
archery.
Wiser now.
Field tactics, strategy 1, plus 5 army travel speed. Siegecraft allows the construction of trebuchets. Infantry tactics, plus 15 infantry and defense melee attacks. I'm going to go for siegecraft.
Increased.
I'm going to go for siegecraft. Okay, so we have 2 military men. One on each island, as it were. We're at peace with the Welsh. We're not really talking to the Scots much. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Wow, these upgrades are expensive. We definitely need more money coming in. Our expenses are 30. What are our expenses? Military, diplomacy, espionage, religion and culture. Okay, that's not too bad. Taxes are 10%. That seems reasonable. We're making 5.3 through trade. Okay. Commerce. Used for maintaining trade activities with other kingdoms and colonies. Sources. Plus 28. Base is 15. Royal lands plus 8. Ungoverned provinces 0. Upkeep. Trade agreement signed 1. Own merchants trading 0 of 1. Right. Why are we not trading? How do I start trading? And how do I get to that library book? Spite Odo has found a lead which could potentially spark war between France and Champagne. Yeah. It's very expensive. Peasantry opinion is plus 1. Clergy opinion is 0. Merchant's opinion is plus 2. Army opinion is plus 1. Nobility opinion. To preserve the sympathy and support of the elite, a ruler should ensure that integrity of the kingdom, financial stability, and thoughtful diplomatic relations exist. Okay. Shall we send Cleric Richmond to Lyon in an attempt to convince
A diplomatic message.
King Alfonso IX to end his endless war against Portugal? After all, peace and salvation can only come through a well-timed divine intervention. And no, that's far too expensive. King Henry VIII feels that the time is right to spend some time with our clergy in an attempt to convince them that King Henry III, what am I talking about? Is a devout ruler chosen by God. Yeah, let's appease the clergy.
Will be written of my holy mission.
Hopefully this will go up by 1. Because we're not earning much religiously. Yeah, we need more income. Now, if I put a port on each of these locations, that will really speed up the transference of goods just between us, let alone going across the channel. Odo has spoken to some nobles in Paris and gathered that they have been secretly planning to organise an uprising against France. For the right amount of gold, they might be convinced to start it now. 1,600 coin, that's not too bad.
Favor was not on our side this time.
King Henry III failed to convince our clerics that his deeds are rightful. Maybe they can be proved wrong by actions, not words. Maybe so. Harbour. An advanced hub for maritime affairs, both civil and military. I'm going to go with I'm going to start in Winchester, I think. An opportunity to send Cleric Richmond to Rome has arisen, sire. His mission will be to strengthen our piety by studying the holy city's religious practices, artifacts, and holy blah 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 blah. That costs 500 coin. Yeah, we'll send him. We'll send him. Rumour from France. Okay, yeah, we knew this, we knew this. Religious mission in Rome, I think that's a good idea. The merchants in Malbork saw the prosperity and opportunities arising in Turov and have moved there, okay, fine. Ah, okay, well that opportunity seems to have gone. I don't know how you would get it back. We have no kids yet.
Sire, we've received a letter from the Pope.
What a glorious day. Pope Honorius III has entrusted Marshal Baggo with the leadership of Sacred Crusade against the evil Ayyubids. Yep.
Our clergy opinion has improved. The Pope has called for a crusade.
So the Pope has called for a crusade. Click on it to select its leader and view his location. It says click on it. What does that mean? Oh, this is the crusade?
For Christ and glory.
Right, he's off, look.
A new construction has been finished, my lord.
Oh, this is not good. He's going in there with peasants. One troop of halberdiers, an elite heavy defence troop, Templar and Knight infantry, some Norman cavalry, and some horse archers. So it's not terrible, but it's going to be difficult. We no longer have the largest population. Okay, clergy opinion has increased. That's good. We've made progress there. Clergy opinion up by 5. We are leading a crusade. There they go, look.
War has been declared upon us.
Your kingdom is at war. These clashes are always waged between two leaders and each side can have multiple supporters. Click on a war to view detailed information about it. Who are we at war with? Scotland and England. See, I knew it. I knew it. I knew the Scots were going to kick off. I just knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. Plots available. Spy Odo is an opportunity between France and Germany. So expensive. Forget that for now. Kingdom destroyed. The last remaining Bosnian forces have surrendered.
Troops marching through our lands.
Scotland have declared war. Today a new dawn has come for Scotland. We shall rise to glory and rule over all of you make-believe kings.
One of our settlements.
What? Different types of battles can occur depending on the location of the encounter. Armies may clash on the field while pillaging a settlement, by manually assaulting a town, or by breaking an ongoing siege. Clicking space focuses your camera on the selected battle. Field battles are fought between two main armies. So we've got loads more. They've got 202 men and we've got 2,770. How on earth are they burning the place? Why aren't we kicking their asses? Each side of the battle can be reinforced by one additional friendly army at a time. Morale can decide many battles, as it determines the likelihood of individual squads to surrender. Many factors can affect an army's morale, both positively, for example fighting in home territory, and negatively, roaming territories with multiple castles. Manpower represents the number of troops fighting on each side. If the battle is fought on the grounds of a settlement, local defenders might join depending on the number of guards and population within said settlement. Each army's supplies deplete slowly during fights. If a leader and his troop run out of supplies completely, they'd suffer from reduced morale and stamina for the duration of the battle. Retreating. Both sides of the battle can retreat at any time, which will lead to casualties and penalties to morale. That's the retreat thing there, okay. This shows the current balance of power between the armies, as morale can change rapidly with more troops dying. A battle's estimation can quickly swing from one side to the other. How are we losing badly? Oh, hang on, is this their army? Oh, this is Baron Amory of Aberdeen. We've got 202 men. They've got 2,770. Whoa. We're in big trouble. This bar shows when the army will complete its pillage. Armies do not suffer casualties whilst plundering, but can be interrupted by foreign armies, which will trigger a battle. Audience. Diplomatic negotiations can be initiated with any foreign kingdom while in audience who may form new stances, declare war, or attempt to sign for peace. These are interactions you may perform while in an audience. Clicking on some elements expand them to show additional offers. Your current stance. Yep. Forming new stances. Understood. Right. I don't think he's interested in peace, is he? So they've attacked York. We need to get a barracks set up quickly. 1,200. Damn it. Okay, we can't do that. This is terrible. Yeah, we're in a bit of a sticky situation here. Now they're attacking Newcastle. Forget that opportunity. Right, York. Who's at York? Nobody's at York. Who is this? Odo.
Call to arms. A town is under siege.
If there is foul play in this province, I will report.
We still don't have enough. Oh, damn it, the Scots! Siege of Armagh. Oh my god, siege battle. This is all turned on its head so very quickly. The main way of conquering a town or castle is by besieging it. Sieges are long battles of attrition, requiring careful planning on both the offensive and defensive sides. Each siege battle may have two army leaders on each side, fighting against the opponent's pair. Outside armies which come to the defender's aid will break the siege immediately, resulting in a direct battle to settle the conflict. Resilience depends on defending sides will fight back the opposition. If the resilience of a town or castle fully depletes, the defenders may open the gates and surrender their homeland to the attacking force. Siege defense represents the overall fortifications of a town or castle. This value is depleted below 50%. The attacker may mount an assault to conquer the objective quickly. An army must have some supplies in order to be able to start a siege battle. Supplies gradually deplete whilst the siege takes place, with full depletion hindering the army's morale, stamina and damage taken. Defending forces have a limited amount of food reserves, rations depleted while the siege takes place, and if they run out, the morale and stamina of all defenders take a hit. Morale can decide many battles as it determines the likelihood of individual squads to surrender. Many factors can affect an army's morale, both positively, for example, fighting in home territories, and negatively, roaming territories with multiple castles. Manpower represents the number of troops. Okay, we know this. Siege actions. Various actions can be performed by both sides during siege battles. Attackers may mount an assault or lift their siege, whilst defenders may break the siege from the inside at any time. Wow. It's definitely not easy being king. That's for sure. Right, York. We need some barracks. We need 1,200 barracks. Plot available. Forget it. We've got bigger problems. How's our crusade going?
I bear the cross.
There he is. Oh my god, that is such a long way to go. Again, I'm loading up a new part of the map.
Have plundered our settlement.
God, here they come. Look at them. 2,770 of them.
One of our settlements.
Yeah, we know. What we don't have is enough money to actually do anything about it. Come on, come on. I have 1,200. Yeah, I was going to say thank you very much. Right, so we need to get this together quickly and fight back. 2,770 is huge. It's so out of money. To see how long Newcastle can hold on for. So we can send some troops to counter that. Got a similar problem over here, of course. So how do I send an army?
Yes.
Should we march?
Our peasantry's opinion has worsened. Enemies have pillaged one of our settlements.
Yeah, not good. I actually don't know how to make him.
He is besieging one of our castles.
They're besieging.
A new building, sire.
God, why would they be asking me to do anything right now other than trying to stop the impending Scottish revolt? Forget that. Right, so we can now... No, we still can't hire... Why can't we? Town guards quarters.
Given birth to a beautiful princess.
Swordsmith, spear makers, siege workshops, stables. Right, okay, so town guards are quarters. So town guards quarters will apply to everybody. That's 500 for better arrows, but we have no archers. How do we get archers? That requires swordsmith. Now, where's archers? Is that an archer? There's an archer. Requires fletchers. Right, that's what we're going for. So we're going to get some archers in here. That's going to help us quite a bit. Oh, they're barely losing anyone, are they? Crikey. We definitely need to work out how to make more money, because 67 is not enough. I probably spent too much money. I was worrying about the French too much. I should have been more cautious about the Scots and the Irish. Because they're a little bit more stressed out than we are. Than the French are, rather. The French are fighting amongst themselves more than anything. They're doing a fantastic job of trying to hold them off. Swordsmith. Spear makers. That's quite cheap, spear makers. Just wait till fletchers are done.
An upgrade has been completed, my lord.
So now we can have archers, right? Yes, we can. Okay, good. So we're going to get some defences here. At the moment, we have a few bits and bobs. Nothing really particularly useful. We're going to get some spear makers. We can't afford the swordsmith. We can't afford the town guards. The town guards, I think, would be the most important thing. Because I assume they're just going to keep coming down. Or maybe we'll have to go up there and get them. I don't know. We definitely have some problems. Yeah, I'm not sending anybody anywhere. How's the crusade going?
All infidels beware.
So this is our main army. Definitely a bit of lag when we're moving down. Oh, hello, what's this? That's the edge of the map.
I bear the cross. In the name of God.
Who is he exactly?
I bear the cross. In the name of God.
There we go. Double click. So he's got a long way to go. It's going to take him a long time to get back as well. Stressful. Stressful. Yeah, it's York. Okay. Let's get some archers.
Sire, we've spotted mercenaries camping in our lands. A new upgrade has been completed, sire.
Oh, mercenaries are camping near York. We can bring an army and hire troops from them for the right price.
We have lost one of our castles.
These are mercenaries. Bring an army to buy troops. Hire for wars. God, they're expensive. Okay. Here they come. Oh, holy crappy, crappy crap.
Arms. A castle is under siege.
Some light spearmen. I don't actually know how to send them out as an army. But we've got nearly 2,000 men there. We're getting closer. Trouble is, if I go up there and lose, then I've got the problem of defending York. So, I mean, this playthrough could be over sooner than expected. Okay, we got a bit of time. We have a little bit of time before they get to us. So how do I get this army?
Everything has a price.
Okay, from time to time certain classes of knights may receive opportunities. These are temporary actions that can appear if certain conditions are met. Help prisoners escape. Provoke a war with Germany. Okay, I get it.
Expect to see me soon, sire.
So I'm recalling him back to York. I didn't actually mean to do that, but actually that works really well in our favour, because he needs to lead the fight, even though he's only a spy. The Scots are definitely causing us some problems. So we are not really, to be honest, doing much damage to him at all. Most concerning. So on one hand we're trying to...
Our province is in danger.
Yeah, there's a lot of them, isn't there? Alright, enter the battle view and manually lead your squads against the enemy. Let's do that.
We barely stand a chance in this battle.
The Scots may very well overwhelm us as they hold significant advantage over soldiers. The Scots... Oh, Edinburgh. They've attacked us on 2 fronts. Good job, Scotland. Goodness me. Right, let's simulate this battle and see how that goes. Heavily one-sided. We're going to get absolutely destroyed here. My hope is we really weaken them. These guys are really struggling as well. Yes, I definitely feel like we have allowed ourselves to become exposed by going on a crusade for the flipping Pope. I wonder if the Pope did that on purpose, you know. Because we now have no army to send up. Do we have an army? We have one of these.
My sword is yours, sire.
Right, let's send him to York. How many men has he got? Hardly any. Useless.
One of our towns has fallen, and with it, a province. We have angered our nobility.
I'm not surprised.
A diplomatic message has arrived.
We see that you're at war with Scotland. If King Henry III is in need of assistance, 𝗦𝘂𝗬𝗂𝗏 army will gladly aid his cause. Except... Thank you, 𝗦𝘂𝗬𝗏. Here he comes with 2,860 men. Good God. Well, that's going to change the battle considerably. What a legend.
A mercenary camp was spotted within our lands.
Right.
My liege.
Now, can he take... Fly wagons. Okay, how do I get him... So, okay, now I'm building his army up. Right, okay, I'm starting to learn how to play. I think the Welsh are going to go and win this battle for us. Get stuck in, lads. Oh, this is brilliant. Look at that. Look at the difference that makes. And then if I could get these guys ready... I mean, he's only got 830 men, but that could be enough to turn the battle, right? That could definitely be enough to turn the battle. What's
Our
this?
books are lying unused, my lord. The enemy killed our army leader. The opinion of our clergy dwindles, sire. The enemy grows stronger, my lord. The Crusader armies have met their demise.
The Crusader's been defeated. What? Oh my God, we've just lost all of our men. And Connaught has now... Oh crap. Alright, well let's go out. Let's go out in style, if that's even a thing. Go get stuck in. All we have are archers, but that could be enough to turn the battle, because they're even beating the Welsh, look. Quite considerably. But an extra 1,000 men should turn this back in our favour, I hope, especially since we're attacking from the rear. This game's awesome. I so want to get better at this game.
More troops have come to aid in our battle. My lord, enemy troops have invaded our lands.
Yeah, Scotland has invaded Newcastle, we know this. With how many men? 3,500 more men! Oh my word. How on earth?
Apologies for disturbing you, sire, but the builders await your command.
Yeah, a bit busy. Oh my God, here they come with an extra 3,500 men.
Everything has a price.
Sire, our enemies were reinforced in battle. Enemy forces have occupied a castle of ours.
Holy cow. We are in so much sticky doo-doo. And I bet you they don't even come past York. I bet you they bypass York and go somewhere else. Yeah, look, they're heading back up there. The Welsh are running with the tail between their legs. We've lost our... Oh, where's this guy? Oh, he's in Newcastle. What's he doing in Newcastle?
A hostile army has joined in battle against us.
Good lord. So for some reason, we're up here fighting these guys now. I don't quite know how that happened. I thought we were down here fighting. We've only got...
Till the last man!
Can't seem to move him.
Push forward!
Can't seem to retreat. He's just basically going to die. And there doesn't seem to be anything I could do.
The enemy has captured our knight in battle. Our opinion with the clergy has taken a loss. Our army disapproves of our recent actions.
Of our recent actions? We haven't done anything. That's probably what he's annoyed about, I guess. Right, so we've got... One of our knights is imprisoned. Oh my god, this is going not well at all. I need... Miracle, I think, is probably... That's going to cost 1,700. Here they bloody come. But they're not going to come to York, which is a real problem because nothing else is defended. Oh, hang on, there's another 3,000 men coming. Quite well defended there, I guess. So they have... Okay, they've settled there. He's dead. So we do need a new marshal, and he's going to come in at York.
My liege, we'll set up camp behind the walls.
Good God. What is that? What does that represent? We don't have enough of these, whatever these are, but I don't really know what they are. Carnarvon Castle. Okay, there's another 3,000 men there. Oh, where did the enemy go? Right.
Do you have a plan for me, sire?
Infiltrate Kingdom, Scotland. Go for it.
I am invisible.
Give me some feedback on these boys. We need to raise a big old army. So we've got a lot of learning. So let's
Now I am mighty and smart. New tactics. These should be useful. I feel wiser now. Now I am mighty and smart.
right. So that's really beefed him up quite a bit. Still don't understand what we can do here. Maybe some crop would help so that people have food. I don't know. I'm completely guessing. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 successfully infiltrated Scotland and awaits further orders. While our spy is there, he will look for beneficial opportunities that may arise.
They will never expect me.
Order 𝗏𝗏𝗏 to attempt to ruin the relations between Scotland and other kingdoms. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 will attempt to reduce the opinion of Scots of their king. That's only 300 coins. Next one can help our prisoner escape. 53% chance of success. Let's do it.
I shall expose their darkest secrets.
Let's see if we can get him out. That would help. Only a 53% chance of success. Now look at this.
Has been finished, sire.
The Scots are attacking... sorry, the Welsh are attacking the Scots. This is fantastic. Spy successful. He has freed him.
New Pope heads the Catholic Church.
He's down at Exeter. Right, let's bring him up to York. The Pope is dead. Not that I care, because he lost us most of our men. Right, what else could Spy Odo do? Cost 300 coins and we're trying to turn the Scots against their king. Now, historically, that's quite an easy thing to do, so it seems, because the Scots were infighting all the time. So maybe we can do that. Expensive, though. Kingdom destroyed. Thought it meant ours for a second. I got quite worried. So hang on, Newcastle is under whose reign? It's still under our reign. We took it back somehow. I don't quite know how we did that.
What is your command? I haven't
Get in
slept
here.
in a bed for ages.
We're actually going to try and do a few units this time. Baron of
Yes, my
York.
lord.
Can I teach you anything else? Army travel speed.
Die for my kingdom.
Oh, we have no books left. Okay. Oh, there's a bit of gold, look. Mine in Nottinghamshire. That's how we get more gold. And a logging camp. That's what we need, is more money-making things. These all make money. These make money in food. I'm starting to learn. These icons here are quite important. Can I upgrade this at all? Seems not. Alright. Well... Who's this? Mercenary. 2,500 mercenary men. So how do I swap between the two men that are there? Because we have two units there now.
My liege.
He's been kicked out. I see. So he's got 850 men.
We'll set up camp behind the walls.
I get you. We can only have one at a time. Man, this is so expensive.
Enemy troops have crossed our borders.
Your orders?
Oh look, they're being chased by the Welsh.
One of our knights is not governing a province.
Yes, my lord. Back to the castle. My sword is yours, sire.
So I'm hoping we can slow them down long enough that the Welsh can come and get involved. Oh look, the Welsh are sending another 3,000. How have they got so many men?
Battle and victory!
We have absolutely no chance of having that many men.
Sire, our enemies were reinforced in battle. Our ranks were reinforced by another army.
We've got 7,000 men. We've got 3,950.
A marriage proposal has come our way. The Queen has given birth to a healthy prince.
Prince 𝗏𝗏𝗃 to Princess Elena. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. A blessed day is upon us. The Queen has given birth to a healthy prince. He bears the name of 𝗏𝗏𝗃. If faith allows it, one day he will become the new King of England. We should prepare him for his future knightly duties by picking his class. He's going to be a marshal. Right, so there's 2,500 men there. We're getting absolutely trounced here. Is it this? There's not enough of this. There's still some bits I'm confused with, definitely.
To the last man!
I want to get involved in this battle, but I don't know how to do it. We are losing badly. I mean, look how many men we are missing. I want to bring him up here. Ah, okay, there we go. That's what I could do. Alright, now that gives me a force. Right.
Yes.
See what happens. That's another 2,000 men. Is it going to be enough to turn the tide? I don't think it will, but it's pretty much the last dice that I have to throw.
I'll show you the path.
Can I not come up here and get involved in the fight?
More troops have come to aid in our battle.
I am closer to God now.
What the hell? Where are they going?
Fight with honor! The enemy will fall, I assure you.
So our men are in there fighting for life and death, and the Welsh have buggered off. The Welsh are going back to Cardiff. Well, we're just going to fight to the death. And so I think this will probably be our last throw of the dice. It has been a baptism of fire, but at the same time I've learned a lot, and I've experienced what the game is all about, and I really like it. I think it's amazing. I just wish I was somewhat better at it. Yeah, look at this. How did they get so many men?
Beware, a new crusade is coming.
Against rum. The Turks, okay.
Push forward!
A member of our court has been imprisoned. Enemies are burning one of our settlements. A hostile army has joined in battle against us.
Your orders. I haven't slept in a bed for ages.
Wow. Wow. Here come the Welsh. Come on, Welsh.
Our ranks were reinforced by another army.
Thank you. So there's some stuff here I still don't quite understand. Obviously, I think there's not enough men there. I think if I made him come down here, see if we can get...
My tongue will enthrall them. If they catch me, say you don't know me.
Don't know who. Scotland lost control over castle. Which castle?
It was easier than expected.
Right, so he's been released again.
Warm food, at last.
Actually, come in here.
Stock and rest.
Let's get some bloody men. Oh, we have no
Spotted mercenaries camping in our lands.
we have no armies here. Goodness me. Okay, so this is the deployment. I'm starting to get it. Starting to put 3 and 4 together. and come up with an absolute mess. Where is he? Yeah, okay, so without barracks, we are pretty much done for. So we're not making enough coin is probably, I think, our biggest problem.
What is your command?
So this is our problem here. We don't have enough workers. Stability is -6. We've got plenty of food, a little bit of gold, some books, no commerce, levy, kingdom-wide levy production. The sum of levies in all provinces defines how quickly kingdom levies increase.
Some of our lands are ungoverned, my lord.
God, the Welsh are being undone by these Scots completely. I'm very tempted to come and start this again with a slightly better understanding, A, of where the dangers are, and B, how on earth we're gonna... They're plundering York. Parts of York.
A diplomatic message has arrived. Sire, we have the right to claim some foreign lands.
Trade agreement with who? Yeah.
Merchants in our kingdom applaud our actions, sire.
Claim Cardiff as inheritance.
Requires your attention, my lord.
Attention in Cardiff. I thought it might. They don't like me taking... As a new king now rules over Gwynedd, we no longer have royal ties with them. We will have to make some diplomatic efforts if we want to become as close with them as we were before. Oh my god, it is all going on. Okay. Let's offer him non-aggression. Okay, they're not afraid of us anymore. I will offer you some land. Cardiff.
Our nobility's opinion has worsened.
Okay, well that improved. That helped him.
One of our settlements has been pillaged.
So now we have a non-aggression pact with them again. Okay, good. Right, so the Welsh are back on side, but not necessarily in our...
The enemy is pillaging one of our settlements. Sire, our enemies were reinforced in battle.
Okay, the Scots are absolutely kicking our asses. But here come the Welsh, hopefully to help us out. Goodness me.
More troops have come to aid in our battle.
One thing I haven't managed to do...
There's the crown of a queen.
My God, look at this. We are just getting smashed to bits by the Scots here. Not a very high chance of that working, is there? Goodness me, how many men can we get together? 850. Is that going to be enough? I don't know. We have to do something. Can't just stand there doing nothing all the time.
My troops are waiting.
Our ranks were reinforced by another army.
The enemy will fall, I assure you.
How are they so good against us? It's balanced. How do I get into this fight? I want to actually control the fight, but I don't know how to do it. Oh. Okay. Okay.
A mercenary camp was spotted within our lands.
Scotland are on their way to becoming a great power. This makes them a formidable ally or threat, depending on the point of view. Well, at the moment, they're a bloody threat. We are slowly whittling them down here, though. But how many more thousands of men have they got up here? That's the question. What we need is a flipping barracks up here. Oh, we can almost afford it. Almost. Come on now. A little bit longer. A little bit longer.
My sword is yours, sire. Your orders?
Go to Newcastle. Nope, they've taken the... now they're in charge of the battle again. We are now losing. Prussians have been destroyed. Right, that could help a lot. Wow, there's a lot of kingdoms taking a slapping.
Kill them all!
I'm sorry, but we're going to have to pull out of this fight because we are losing.
My sword is yours, sire. What is your wish? Yes? Home, sweet home.
Ah, still 2,000 of them, look.
Sire, some of our provinces are left ungoverned.
Right, now, is it ready? Is it built? No, not yet. Okay. Newcastle is going to be governed by... what's his name? Christopher. There we go.
A kingdom has formed a defensive pact against us.
By using diplomats, kingdoms may either form a defensive pact or invasion plans. Click on a pact icon to open the Wars and Pacts window where you can see its type and supporters. What pact against us? Defensive pact. What does that mean? Scotland. All active wars in which your kingdom participates are displayed here. Each war shows a list of supporters, the current war score, the balance of power between the sides. A defensive pact against England. Who's this? Brittany and England. Okay. Foreign defensive pacts and invasion plans against your kingdom are listed here. So, Scotland are trying to get all of their...
We have erected a new building, sire. We have received a diplomatic message.
Oh my god! Fortifications in Scotland's Armagh are barely holding, perhaps due to a recent siege. This fact might play a decisive role in future... yeah, okay. So we could take that back. We could turn this around. I think we could turn this around. King Henry III, we need more armies to have a chance of defeating Navarra. I can't join you, I'm afraid. Who is this? I'm at war myself, sir. We are having a very difficult time ourselves.
A defensive pact against us has gained another supporter. Enemies have pillaged one of our settlements.
gosh. Right, here come the Welsh. Are they the Scots? No, it's the Scots. They're heading back up to Newcastle.
One of our settlements is being pillaged.
Right, so we've got a high...
Ally in our war.
The backstabbed Gwynidians broke our alliance. Somehow they managed to sign a separate peace deal with Scotland. Yeah, Welsh bar stewards. Fine. We'll fight on our own. We didn't need you anyway. We are so screwed. Scotland are easily winning this. Defensive pact against England. Brittany and Navarra. Holy Crusade against Rome. Yeah, I'm not really getting involved in that. Right, what's this? Castle in Northumberland near the town of that. So that's quite strongly...
Your orders? What is your wish?
So if he comes up here, can we get some men from there, perhaps?
My sword is yours, sire. Off I go. I am ready.
No.
My sword is yours, sire.
Can't really do anything with that at all.
At last.
Our population is rebelling.
Oh, good. A rebellion just appeared in one of your provinces. Defeat its leader quickly, before further armies appear and rebellion grows in strength. Where's the rebellion? Is that the rebellion? Or is that the rebellion? Where's the rebellion? Rebellion. Oh my god, they've got 2,480 men. How have they got so much? Jesus. People are dying of starvation because of your taxes. I don't think it's because of my taxes.
Has been pillaged.
I think it's probably...
Has joined a defensive pact against us.
Oh my god. Everyone is fighting against us. This is awesome, but also terrible. Good lord.
Should we march?
So he's got 222 men.
Pillaging us.
360 men.
For honor! Attack!
Come on, let's actually win a battle here. I'll lead.
This will be a close battle, sire.
Let's do it. Right, we finally got into a battle. Holy cow's milk, we are getting smashed to smithereens, which is fantastic. I know there are so many mistakes I've made, and so many things I haven't done, and the way I've approached stuff has been wrong. But that's what a first look is all about. It's like literally learning how to play the game, and all of the complicated, interconnected things that implies. That crusade at the beginning, I think that probably finished us off, because that was our main army, and when they went off to war for like 2 years or whatever it was, and then all died, that pretty much left us open to attack from anybody, from anywhere. So I blame the bloody Pope, to be honest with you. Press R again to stop them running. Press double tap R to make your squads charge. Alright, let's see what this is all about then. Wow.
Sire, here is our enemy. Our men can capture these points to secure a swift victory. Here is where we will stand.
Welcome to the battlefield, sire. Here is where your skills as a renowned leader may shine, as you command your troops to victory and decimate your opponent in real time. This is your main army, consisting of its leader and all troops under his command. Each squad can be selected and controlled individually. Your main army may be supported by an additional one. That's not going to happen. Troops gathered from the vicinity could also join the battle. Yeah. You could select individual squads by clicking on them. Once selected, a squad could be ordered to move to a location to attack by clicking the right mouse button. Multiple selected squads can be assigned to groups. Okay. Yeah, okay, alright, let's skip this. I pretty much understand what we're doing here. It's going to be Unit 2, and it's going to be Unit 1. Squad morale is important. Yeah, I understand. So here they come. What are these guys? They're just peasants. You can mark them as a high value target by clicking on this icon. Clicking on which icon? Ah, that makes them a high value target. Okay. What are these guys? They're peasants as well.
Archers will make sure to focus these squads.
Absolutely do.
Protected. Beware of ambush.
So as soon as these peasants come close, they're going to get destroyed. And it's only these Scots here do look rather tough though, don't they?
My life is precious.
Come on, archers.
I must be well protected.
The enemy is cowering.
Show me your heels.
The cowards are fleeing! Ready to fight! Sprint to that position!
My life is precious.
Yeah, I think we're doing a good job. They're definitely struggling, aren't they?
And precise blows, men!
Enemy troops are attacking our leader.
I'm not sure if any of these arrows are killing our own men, but hopefully not.
Those cowards are running in.
Yes! Victory! Battle near Newcastle. The enemy Scots forces did not stand a chance against our mighty troops. Shaken by our commanding force, our cowardly foes retreated from the battlefield. Take that! Take that. We actually won something. Fan-bloody-tastic.
The enemy army leader is in our custody. Sire, the enemy beg for mercy.
The enemy beg for mercy. Are you kidding me? This battle has only just started. Guys, I think as a first look expose of the game, this has pretty much covered everything that I can cover in a first look video. I think this game is absolutely awesome. Any feedback, advice, recommendations you can give me, please do leave them in the comments below, because I think this game's great. I want to start again. I want to maybe continue from where we are and see if I could turn this around. It would be insane if I could do that, but I won't do it on this channel. This is just an expose of what the game is all about, and personally I think it's brilliant. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.